Hello, my loves. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. This is going to be a weekly general pull for anyone who finds it. We're not basing it on zodiac this week, okay? If you clicked on this video, there is a message for you, okay? This is when we take a look at the week as a whole for our soul journey, okay? What's in our soul contract this week? What is it that's going to be tested, or what's destined for us? What do we need to grow with? What do we need to explore or dive into? Okay. If you are interested, you can check out my other playlists. Okay. I have a timeless playlist for shadow work video. I do shadow work videos every month. I do soulmate check-in videos. I do time-stamped general energy reads for all the signs every week, and then I'm also working on February's zodiac readings, okay? So a bunch of content for you guys to check out. If this message does resonate, please feel free to like the video, comment down below, show your love. I love you guys. It also helps everyone else get the message, okay? So with that said, let's begin, shall we? The theme of this week, okay, I pulled some oracles. There's some stuff I want to go over before we dive into your reading, okay, because it's beautiful. If I recall correctly, our theme last week was about an awakening, okay? The week before that, I was getting into alignment, okay? This is like a step-by-step guide to really having some clarity on what's going to bring us happiness on, again, a soul level, okay? Making the 5D a 3D reality for us. With that said, from the Divine Feminine Oracles, we have the Mother of Believers. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Okay. I also pulled some cute oracle cards for, again, just the theme, okay? Nostalgia, focus on the here and now came out. Okay, it's important to not get lost in the past, wondering what you could have done differently, what you should have said, okay? It gets too daydreamy. We also have Mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. I was just having a conversation with my best friend yesterday about this, okay? Shifting our mindset, right? From I have a soul, right? I'm this body, I'm this person, I have a soul. No, we are souls in a body, okay? That body has carried us each and every day. We should show a lot of grace and gratitude for that. And then lastly, Red, okay? It's about forgive, okay? It's when I read it in the book, it's not so much as a sign that you should forgive or you're being pressured to forgive, but more about just checking in internally where you are with the process of forgiveness. I found this all pretty synchronistic, okay, with the Starseed Oracle that I'm about to read to you, okay? It'll take a minute, but it's really worth it, okay? This is one of my favorite ones in this whole deck, okay? Crack open. This is when we've reached rock bottom, okay? Surrender to the alchemy of life. This has a very tower feel, which is in our advice. So again, this is related, okay? So don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it home, into your body, at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of this life trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to be cracked open, wide open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways that we could only ever dream were possible. But first they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. So surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to fully emerge even more. When your soul cracks open, a space is created for the grace of the Holy Spirit to enter. Let your trials, your sorrows, your pains, and your losses transform you into more and more of yourself. Stay open to the possibility that your tragedies, your losses, your sorrows, and your hurt happened for you, not to you. Bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. Surrender to the alchemy of life, okay? This has to do with understanding the deeper purpose, why we have been through what we've been through, okay? Not getting lost in the past when these things come up, but understanding, okay? We are showing up in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Leo energy here with the sun starting off this reading, okay? It's about happiness. It's about knowing that we are universally supported by the divine, okay? It's time to come out of that darkness. We're cracking ourselves open, okay? To let the light in, right? So that energy is going to be available to us this week. I'm going to clarify in a moment here. Our challenge is going after our heart, our soul's true desire. Once we're cracked open, once we're raw, right? And we can see exactly what's inside of us. We understand, again, why things happen. Remember, we have evaluating our process of forgiveness, right? Being compassionate with ourselves, being kind while we examine the past. There's something here that we are wishing for that's in our alignment, okay? But we need to complete that tower moment, right? We need to allow that cracking to happen, okay? That process. We need to allow the roots, okay, that we planted as an old version of ourselves that aren't serving us any longer be cleaned up, okay? It's a delayed wish with that star energy, okay? So let's clarify that before we go any further. Those are two major arcanas here. All right, clarifying the sun, please, Spirit. For some of you, this is a rebirth, okay? A spiritual awakening even for a lot of you. There's a lot of divine energy here. 7 of Swords, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Change is happening. So many of us are lying to ourselves that we are not drawn to something, that we don't want something, okay? But this is fated, okay? And it's happening quick. It may feel like, again, a trigger, okay? It's going to feel like a tower moment. And I get mostly because it's sudden change. All of a sudden we feel like we're losing our power. That's not what it is. We're being moved into this new era of who we are, okay? There's no more mask. That's also what's going to contribute to this light, okay? We cracked our mask open, right? There may be some things that we're surprised to find, right? Or surprised that we go towards or want to go towards, okay? There's also, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, cycles that are being closed that we were once so passionate about, okay? For a lot of you, that can be like, I was ready to start this new job, like making an amazing income tomorrow, but I just knew I woke up and it wasn't for me. It can be as like severe as that, okay? But that's the energy. It's like all of a sudden, it's like, why am I trying to force this? It's not for me, right? Why am I trying to fight this? It's for me. Same thing. Let's clarify what this is. The star. I say like a lot of you are trying to keep it out because the star, again, is a delayed wish and it's the challenge. Will you, I'm kind of getting like the reward, right? Will you make the change necessary? Your advice, we'll go to that in a second, but it's the Tower in the reverse. It's like you need to make these changes now. Don't allow fear to stall you, right? Don't procrastinate. Page of Cups in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, and the King of Swords. Wow. In order to reap those benefits, we're going to have to make a decision to walk away from something that our ego really likes. A lot of us may have been waiting for someone else to make a decision as well. But we're getting clarity, something clearly, a path. The energy is very clear, okay? How it resonates with you, you'll have to apply it. But there's a cycle ending that we were once very passionate about, that we felt, and it was a false sense of reality, but it made us feel powerful. We had some type of control over it, so we thought it would make us feel better. We used something externally outside of us, and it's like this old version of ourselves. It's not what we want anymore, and that's the truth. The only way we can have what we truly wish for is to move towards it, to make that firm decision, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, in your focus, 2 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, of course. Things aren't going well, okay? Some Some of us may feel like we're going backwards, or like things are just very stuck, stalled. It's that overwhelmed energy. Just really, what do I do now? Where do I go from here? Okay, I almost get like, it's a, I don't know, I don't even want to say dead end. It's like you were just like cruising and then there was this huge like break or gap in the road, right? The Hermit, withdrawn energy here, Virgo. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. We're withdrawn, and it's this, I don't want to call it a daydreamy energy like I used earlier, but it's definitely thinking about in the future how to come together with someone. Support. It could be love for a lot of you, but it's an energy of support, right? Not being alone anymore, working together with somebody who has the same goals as you, okay? Who sees life like you do, right? It feels like it's almost impossible to get there, but I see us really going within to evaluate our current path is our energy, okay? In your recent past, we have more Leo energy showing up here with the Strength card, okay? So yeah, this was probably taking place when we realized the Tower moment was inevitable, okay? Or maybe even during the Tower moment, but this is us being triggered, okay? Emotions raw, right? There's a need to be present with how we feel, but let it go at the same time here. 6 of Coins in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse, 5 of Coins. A lot of you, this was a major loss, either again in love, in a separation, okay? In career where you lost your job, there was some type of poverty energy, lack, void, okay? Could have been depression, right? Feeling left out in the cold, abandoned. Like there's no sense of safety. There's no sense of home within the self. We're still looking for that, right? A lot of it could have been fight or flight instincts that were kicking in during this time. It has to do with definitely an ending, okay, with that 4 of Wands in the reverse, or something not being able to come together. Someone could have been breadcrumbing you, or you felt like you just invested so much of yourself, whether that's your heart, your time, your pocket, okay? You're supporting energy though. Look at this major arcana, you guys. It's the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy here. You have all the power, and the Queen of Swords just tried to pop out when I said that. You just have to believe it. It's a matter of like your inner belief. Okay, I just got a question about manifestation the other day, okay? Someone asked me, was just like, well, what do you think about it? And manifestation is an amazing, powerful tool, okay? But it's not based on our wants and our desires, okay? That's ego. We have to truly inner believe that we're worthy of what we want, that it's meant for us, that we're in alignment, okay? That see it, feel it. That's what that is. Okay, it's an alignment for you. It's already yours, right? It's deeper than just desiring something. This is saying here, it's in alignment for you. That's your supporting energy while you're going through this to reach this delayed wish, this healing, right? The Tower in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse, guys. Scorpio energy there, Cancer, Pisces as well. You have the ability to fix the root of this, whatever the root of the problem is. That's what the problem, you feel like you don't. That's the issue. And Spirit says, yes, you do. It's almost like an argument. Yeah, the Chariot in the reverse. Until you embrace that, accept the power that you carry, make the changes necessary, you're going to keep experiencing these blocks, okay? It's so important to realize that if you have that inner belief that you can't control the situation, that's what you're going to manifest more of, right? So dig deep on that inner belief of worthiness, okay? Moving on, going forward, we have the 7 of Wands. I love this, okay? Fire energy. This is fighting for ourselves, having the courage, right? Knowing it's not going to be easy and choosing the path anyway, because we're supposed to. We can feel it within us. We're supposed to go this way. We're not supposed to take the easy way. Knight of Coins, okay? Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Slow and steady wins the race is immediately what I'm getting here. This is also like, just because you're being brave and you know that things are not going to be easy or perfect, it doesn't mean that you have to be in survival mode here. You can relax. You can feel your way through this. You can take your time to observe, right? Focus on what's in front of you, right? Take another step. Every time you take a step, you'll see a little bit more in front of you. It's slow and steady. That's what's needed. Because I get with whatever you're going back to in the root, it was impulsive. Okay, it may have been planted in, I mean, we saw that King of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Could have been planted in ego, again, desire, want. Now we're planting seeds from soul alignment. Not what we have to do or what's easier to do. We are definitely taking the path less traveled, but we're going to be highly, highly rewarded for it. Six of Wands, as I fucking say that. Does anyone watch my readings? I'm such a good reader. Like, what the hell? Okay, literally, if you approach it, okay, day by day and just keep investing, keep growing, okay? Looking at this as something that's layer by layer, okay? Not something you have to just take on all at once. It's not black and white thinking. It will be victorious for you. The way you've fought something that you're like, no, this can't be for me. I can't do this. That's the kind of energy that's needed, but to be in a proactive, positive way, okay? That you can use it for you. Tell me about this advice here with the Tower in the reverse. I've been waiting to clarify this since I freaking pulled it. Yeah, and on the break, 8 of Swords and the King of Cups. This has to do with our feelings, our depth, our layers, as I was just saying, feeling like there's no way out. We're in a dark situation, but there is. 3 of Swords. We have to accept that something has ended. That causes a lot of pain. That's hard, right? It's hard to not get what we planned. It's hard to not get what we invested in, okay? Again, can we go back and crack ourselves open and remember that these tragedies, okay, this trauma, okay, these situations that are taking place, this loss, 5 of Pentacles energy did have a higher purpose, right? The challenge is discovering, well, so what's the positive? I've dealt with the shittiness, right? We're experiencing the Tower. When your heart cracks open, a space is created for your soul to more fully enter. Tell me more. When you crack open, I feel like the first thing that you guys are going to have to deal with is pain, okay? Be prepared for that. Knowledge is power. 3 of Coins, you're not alone. And again, this can help you build. There's also supporting energies that can help you build. Repeating 3s, okay? Angel numbers, guys. 9 of Coins in reverse. Again, you don't have to do this alone, but you do need to accept that the old way of living, the old way of your life, the old you, that's an ego death. As I say that, what you don't see coming, we have the Death card, but it's in the reverse. Something's not over here. Tell me more about this. Could just be like we felt like our soul was dead, and as I said that, I pulled the 6 of Cups. And you know that's the card I read for inner child if you've been with me, okay? Yeah, it could be a soulmate connection. It could be the light inside of us, our inner child. We're going to feel connected. We thought that was over, that feeling of nostalgia, of being connected, of, I don't know, I'm even getting butterflies, whatever that means, okay? What is this? The 9 of Swords in reverse. We have to face every fear. We have to deal with this pain, okay? We can't sweep this under the rug. We have to reach out for support. We have to accept the ending. But yeah, it's just this energy of we have to, though. We have to. King of Coins in the reverse. There's no stability any other way but this way. Okay? We're going to keep feeling like that inner belief of we're not worthy if we're not reaching our full potential. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? I think this is beautiful because in your hopes and fears, it's the 10 of Cups. We all want the happily ever after, and we're scared as shitless to go get it. I know, because what does that mean, right? 8 of Wands in reverse, exactly. Your biggest fear is, it feels like you're coming out of like this hibernation type of thing, or your safety zone, right? And while it's not a scary environment, it's almost like standing in this open field. So there's nowhere to hide. There's no one to take cover. It's very exposed. It's very vulnerable is what I'm getting in order to get this. And I don't think that a lot of us have reached that layer of ourselves, but we will be with that Death in the reverse. Okay, what else about this 10 of Cups? 10 of Wands, 10-10, okay? There is a completion. Again, I can't believe we haven't seen the World card yet, okay? But we need to make room for what's coming in, for whatever this star is, okay? We need to weed our garden, so to speak, okay? Going forward, Pisces energy, High Priestess. I love this, okay? Because the High Priestess accepts duality. That's us accepting the loss and also seeing, okay? Connecting why this had to happen, okay? On a spiritual level, okay? Knowing within our soul what the lesson was. 5 of Wands in the reverse. We don't hold that resentment anymore because we see clearly. We don't want to fight with people anymore because we see clearly. We don't want to be messy in the 3D. We're not trying to have conflict with people because there's a higher purpose. This is very, very spiritual. 4 of Coins in the reverse with the Page of Wands. When we connect with our soul, we're able to come out or feel more comfortable, I guess, expressing that side of ourselves, maybe that intuitive side, what we're being drawn to, what we're being led to. Remember, our current energy is the Hermit, and that's okay right now because we're figuring out some heavy stuff, where our heart lies, where the support around us lies, what we want to do from here with our life. You know, no big deal, right? We've always felt like this need to kind of hibernate though and go into that hermit mode, okay? We're learning how to accept connection, either with someone else or ourselves. Apply it as it sees fit, but it's beautiful, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you guys this week, okay? This theme of this week is just staying true to yourself, okay? Crack yourself open. Don't be afraid to look at the fucking mess on the floor. I spilled my coffee like 3 fucking times before this video and I almost didn't make it. But it was like, just be messy. It's fine. Be authentic. Do your thing, okay? You can clean up anything that you don't like that spills out, right? It's kind of the point, okay? So I love you guys. I hope it was helpful. Please, please, please like this video. Again, comment down below, you know, all the good stuff. If you'd like a personal or interested in shadow work coaching sessions, you can use the email in the description box, okay? Until then, take care and have a good day on purpose. Love you guys. Bye.